Hello friends, thank you for joining Magic with Melly, or welcome back. So this reading I'm bringing to you about this Eight of Swords. Intuitively I was hearing the collective is protected, and you can kind of tell that you're protected by the shit that goes on around you, but not to you. Like, it's like shit happens to other people, and maybe you couldn't see their malicious intentions, and spirit was trying to get you to see, or your angels were trying to get you to see malicious intents just by maybe birds or your spirit guides, maybe a pet, someone is significant, some animal is significant, behavioral responses, trusting your animals, maybe animal instincts or your own instincts. The Sun, Page of Cups, someone sees you as sunshine but a little fishy too. Maybe you literally like fish, or maybe you come off a little bit strong or hard to understand. Like, maybe you're just really complex. Of course you're really unique, but like it's just like complex to get across. And there's no fault in that, but perhaps this person, they just like want to dig in. The Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups, they want to dig in. But I'm hearing yummy. The Emperor will reverse though. They need to get some stuff together, is what I'm hearing. The Devil reverse. Now I'm seeing the something about temptations, my girl. Someone could have 2 kids or a stroller, or 3 kids. Oh my gosh, this is coming out again. Ten of Cups and Wheel of Fortune again. They definitely want a family, or this is confirmation that like someone has a family. Someone could feel like their hands are tied in this situation. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, someone is like keeping this person stuck, because reverse is kind of not a good energy for me. Someone's like wanting you to be in like inner conflict over feels. Okay, let's move out of that energy. King of Wands. Oof. Yeah, like this is sort of like they were thinking with their wand, and then they manifested something that was disappointing. This is 5 of Cups, and a dog barked to confirm that. Yeah, they're like, go girl. It's really giving like these cards here. I have a 6 of Wands reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse right here, and then these 2 cards, 4 of Cups and 6 of Cups. It's kind of giving when there's a new energy, just beware of like your community and how swiftly someone may think they could like swipe it. If it's new for you, it's also new for them, and they think like maybe they could dip a little. I don't know, like that's kind of sus, toxic group energy. But like everyone's kind of out for their own success, so that might mean you're like, you know, like if someone sees that you have what they want, they may just try and dive in, and then you, like, if you trust the wrong person, you're gonna be here, you know what I'm saying? Like just pick up on when people want what you have and aren't willing to put in work. This is kind of like putting in work and like balancing scales. You can tell just when someone puts in hard work, it shows. You can tell when someone just like is showing up to like continue to like, there's something about a storyline with a 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Someone wants to be a 9 of Pentacles. Oh, look at the Emperor peeking out behind the King of Wands and the Emperor. Now this is the same person. They're just like, they're showing up for this 9 of Pentacles, but it seems, if I have, oh, what's peeking out in the front? Okay, okay, there's a King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups on the top of the deck. So cool. I like just thought to tap in there, but it's all about like, this is what they want, but they are being like, I don't know, like swayed by just communication coming from like their connections. Like maybe family and friends don't necessarily want your person to ground this, but your person wants to ground this, and it's like that misalignment's kind of messing with their head, but they're kind of getting it together and like kind of thinking less with their and more with their actual brain. They're kind of fixing their crown, because this 9 of Pentacles deserves it. They know it. They've contemplated on it. There's many to maybe protect you from, because we have Judgment. They're like kind of having to they need to have like these judgment calls on people in their life before they can kind of introduce you into their life, because maybe there's mutuals lingering, or there's just toxic family members that they don't want to, that they have to kind of, maybe they're not even toxic, maybe it's just like a toxic situation that needs to be flowed out first before bringing anything new around. Maybe they don't really see how they can bring, maybe they just don't see the way through. They haven't created the way through. I'm hearing like laziness in a connection sometimes, because like, look at this 2 of Wands is like looking in a different direction. They're like, why did I go in that direction? Why did I go towards heartbreak? Why did I repeat a cycle? Someone's asking themselves. Now we have the Moon reverse, the 9 of Cups, and 3 of Pentacles. Like, what's hidden is being revealed, and they're just like, they're just seeing you in alignment and kind of wanting to, like, they don't really know that much about you, but so far, like, there has been alignment, at least with, like, what you have shown them. I don't know, something about social media is coming up here. It's like social media is like, this 3 of Pentacles is giving, like, maybe that's how they're learning about you. Like, maybe they know enough, but not enough. This is giving, like, they know enough, but not enough. So maybe they've received a lot through social media, and like they're like, all right, let's like, this is like ready for the next chapter of the journey. And that's just, yep. Page of Wands. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this 9 of Pentacles again. They want the journey to include you. Page of Wands again. Yeah, that's confirmation again. They want the journey to include you. Death. They're willing to end connections, other connections. They're willing to end, like, put an end to something. It could be just like a major change, like with endings comes beginnings, and that's like a major change, right? And so someone may want to move, someone may want to change careers, someone may want to just change relationships. Like there's a whole lot of change that someone's like interested in here. Styles, maybe not necessarily identities, but okay, identities, if that works for you, you know, because the whatever you identify, that's okay. Protect yourself though. Being really open early on is not necessarily the safest thing, because you don't know who around you is going to suddenly become an enemy that wasn't an enemy before, you know. Then just be mindful of aim for safety. Aim for safety. And what that could mean is make sure that you watch when your food is prepared, so nothing random or like that shouldn't be in it is in it. Make sure that you guard your drinks when you're in a public setting, particularly. Make sure that you like are just building trust and not just jumping in. Page of Wands, like this is like early attraction energy. It's a red flag. Okay, 3 of Swords. It's a red flag if someone just like does a whole lot of promising and love bombing you straight from the get. Like no one's like that in real life. No one's like that in real life. They could really like mess with you and use you as a pawn if you're like literally a hopeless romantic. Don't be hopeless, be hopeful, but like for the right occasions. Okay, don't let someone get you here. Make people do the work to deserve you. You are a gem. Whether you see that or not, you definitely are a gem. Yeah, definitely let people do the work to see you, to deserve you. King of Wands. This King of Wands is, maybe that's what this King of Wands is up to. Like maybe they don't feel like they deserve you, so they're kind of working up to it. And maybe you're impatient and you're like, where are you? Like, what are you doing? And maybe you're just like, you must be doing someone else. And then you're like, no, I'm not doing someone else. Like, I'm just trying to serve you. And that might be just like where things kind of get complicated, because maybe they think they know how to serve you, but you know how to serve you, and you're just telling them, and they're like upset because they're not getting it, because they're knowing how to serve themselves. And that's like misalignment, and where you can learn them and they can learn you, but there's Ace of Wands. Someone wants to learn you in bed. Someone wants to maybe, okay, this is maybe not a bad context to be honest, but look at like this person's bound up. Like look at this person, you know, so someone maybe wants to tie you up, okay, because Ace of Wands, but not necessarily like maybe someone's into knives. All right, that could be a thing, but just be careful, okay? Make sure you have a safe word. Develop a safe word. Safe word. Make sure you can get away. Make sure you like have a backup plan. Make sure you have like a good communication here, okay? And make sure that you're sharing with your partner, not with like everyone but your partner. At least when it's good, make sure like your partner knows, and make sure when it's bad, like you're like no one but your partner knows. Like I don't know, it gets complicated when you put other people in your connection and you're just like trying to figure it out with a million other people, or like 10 other people, or 5 other people. It's like your person chose to be in a relationship with you, not in a relationship with you and this and this and this and this and this. Boundaries could be just significant as like far as how many people are you wanting to have in your life versus how many people is your person wanting to have in your life. Sometimes there is not an agreement with how introverted or extroverted someone is. You could be seeing ascending numbers, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. I heard, why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh. And the 15 could be significant. It could be like 15 years ago, 15 months, 15 weeks. Something about a quinceañera. Maybe you meet someone at one. No, I don't know if you are 15, but you shouldn't necessarily be underage if you're watching my channel. But if you do, you know, just like know that like the type of seeds that you're planting by being spiritual early on, or like shedding light on what you want to do early on, like all like great for you. I didn't start a spiritual journey until I was like in my mid-20s, but if you're in your teens and on a spiritual journey, I love that for you. Nourish this, nourish this, nourish this, and definitely nourish it if you're on a spiritual journey anytime in your life. Well, you know, children are the future, greatest love of all. Ace of Cups, someone's definitely overflowing because you are the greatest love of all. This 3 of Cups, someone would be a fool if they didn't let go of 3 of Cups energy, like the third party energy. Like they would be a fool not to be celebrating things with you and moving on with you, moving in with you, all this stuff. So they would be a fool if they did not move forward. But someone gets them stuck in their head, someone gets them scared. For every wand here that they like, every time they want to move forward, someone comes up with like another reason not to, like just to try and override them. They're very toxic for this person, but this person needs to go on their own journey to see that. This person needs to know how to fill their own cup. This person needs to understand like what it means to have like tower moments and like surrender to not fixing people and like fixing yourself, and like, you know, getting it together for yourself. The Empress, the Emperor, you know, that twin flame vibe, getting it together for your person, being able to show up as you deserve and as your person deserves, or people's. Victory is around the corner. Everything's gonna be okay. Just trust that you got it under control, and what you don't got under control, Spirit's got it. Okay, just send it and surrender. Stay magical. Bye-bye.